Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about chimney caps and specifically what type of chimney cap should I get? This is a really good question, and I've had it asked 3 or 4 times today alone. But the answer is, what type of fireplace do you have? And you guys know, if you've been listening for a while, it's not as simple as just always X. It depends. Do you have a manufactured fireplace? Do you have a masonry fireplace? One of them is like a kit that's an appliance, and you get the cap that goes with your fireplace. Or is it a masonry fireplace, which is brick and mortar? It usually has some kind of a lining inside, flue tile or stainless steel or something like that. And that, you have options. You can have single flue caps, which is a little tiny cap that sits at the top, and then you're susceptible to sideways rain. Or you can have a full coverage cap, which is what we kind of recommend. That covers the whole top. It stops sideways rain. And often we put eaves on it, which is a little step out on the sides, so the water runs away from the chimney, which helps with leaks, helps with staining, stuff like that. And be really careful, because especially for manufactured fireplace caps, there's all kinds of different sizes. There's square ones, round ones, and you have to get the type that's correct for your fireplace. And going back to masonry fireplaces, there are caps that have hip ridge, that are kind of peaked. There are caps that are flat. There are stainless caps. There are galvanized caps. There are copper caps. There are French curve caps. There's all kinds of different looking caps. And you have to make sure that whatever cap you get, because there's durable metals, there's less durable metals. In our market, galvanized metal or aluminum, which is even worse, aren't really durable in the salt for our coastal environment. So we mostly use copper and marine grade stainless. So that's the two that we use mostly, and sometimes we powder coat the stainless. But make sure that when you talk about chimney caps, that you're actually talking about a chimney cap. A chimney cap is the cap to the vent as it comes up. There's also something called chase tops, which many people call chimney caps. That's like a tabletop. And then it comes through that in the middle or somewhere inside of it. But the chase top actually there's a chase. It's like a box that follows the chimney up, chases the top up, and it would be the top of that. So we're getting into non-cap things, but you got to be careful, because people call everything a cap. There's even shrouds, which is not a cap, but people call them cap, which is something that goes kind of on the sides of a manufactured cap so that you don't get sideways rain. So be very aware of chimney caps, what they're called, what type you need. Is it because if you get the wrong type of cap on the wrong type of fireplace, it's not going to work very well. And it potentially could stop the way the chimney cools and create a potential fire hazard. So make sure before you get a cap, make sure you know what type of fireplace it is. Make sure that it is functional, because a lot of people will put caps on without spark screens or animal screens or shrouds or any of those. We've already been through that stuff without screens, and it can cause some big issues with leaves and sticks and critters and stuff like that. So if you're not sure, give us a call. We can come out, we can look at what you have, or schedule a virtual appointment through our website. You can jump on with me or one of my people, and we will figure out what you need, how much it may potentially cost, because bigger is not more expensive always, smaller is not cheaper always. It depends on accessibility for install, depends on a lot of stuff. So that's it for today. Make sure you get the proper type of cap for the proper type of fireplace, and make sure you get one that suits your needs. So give us a call if you need help, and please like it, share it, and want to help as many people as possible.